So imagine, you just re-enlisted, decided you're going to do 4 more years, you just came back from that deployment. You've got money in the bank. It's burning a hole in your pocket. You're not quite sure what you're going to do with it. You sit back, you take a look at all your earthly possessions, and you hold stock over what all you have, and you notice, bought that laptop when I was at the schoolhouse. Yeah, it's gotten all the dirt in there. It's been dropped a couple thousand times. Maybe I ought to get a new one. So you're looking at your options, going, well, man, PC, Mac, what's the big difference? I'm not a geek. I got aliens for that. I'll go to the computer guys if I need some insight. All right, so I'll help you out a little bit. All right, I'm going to go over just a few basic things. To be fair, I'm a PC guy, so I'll give you that up front, but I will give you the honest view. We're going to cover 3 main items. All right, differences in price, differences in the user interface, the operating systems, and the overall look itself. And then we're also going to cover program availability. So money, obviously that's the biggest factor whenever you're looking at buying something new. You go on to bestbuy.com and you look under their notebooks and netbooks. They both kind of fall in, laptops as well. A few little, some stats here for you. On the PC side, the highest price that I was able to find was $6,240. Lowest was $228. For a Mac, the highest was $2,600 and the lowest was right around $780. All right, now to be fair, that $6,000 PC was a specialized, basically a little mini server and a laptop. So just to give you a roundabout idea, most expensive Macintosh was right at $3,000. So if you look at the averages for the PCs, under $3,000, you're looking at $1,587. And for a Mac, you're looking at right around $1,700. It's just your averages. But that's, everyone's biggest headache on that is the pricing, okay? Options as well. That is another point that drive a lot of people in their selections. Again, for the PCs, 20 manufacturers, and out of that, you have 839 different models to choose from. For Macintoshes, obviously, Apple being the sole manufacturer, 14 models to choose from. So a lot of differences as far as what you have available to choose from. So say price isn't a concern, you got all that deployment money, you got nothing else to do with it, you don't plan on, going out and buying a $6,000 crotch rocket or a motorcycle or whatever, or a new car, a dog, or whoever, whatever else you want to do with that money, all right? Price isn't an option. You're wondering about, you want the look, you want that nice, streamlined, Apple modernist appearance. For PCs, it's been a lot in the past. Some of these, they're blocky, they're big, they're bulky, it's not real easy to look at. Some of your higher ends, like my personal laptop here, you get fancy lights and logos and everything else put on there. It kind of adds a lot of flair to it. Some of the PC manufacturers, this is my older one. You didn't see this giant Samsung on there. You're taking a quick glance at it. Well, crap, that's an Apple, right? Isn't it? You flip it open. Hey, they're even trying to emulate the keyboard, the no buttons on the trackpad. So definitely Apple in appearance. It's going to give you that cleaner, sleeker, sexier look. Some people, that's what they want. They want the look. Again, personal preference. As far as the operating systems goes, Windows, we've all used it since school. It's very familiar to us. The good old Control Delete still works. Right click and everything else. Mac, it takes a little bit to get used to. OS X it's different, and now they're kind of pushing away, going to more gestures than using the mouse. Apple has this dream of getting rid of the mouse once and for all. Time will tell whether or not that will actually play out or not. As far as the physical appearance, again, HowStuffWorks.com actually did a real nice comparison. 10 different things between Apples and Macs. The biggest thing that people have noticed is the look. Apple, it's the same for all of their products. So everybody recognizes it right off the bat. It's sleek. It's got that nice modern look. PCs, again, they're getting there, but they're still a little bit behind the times. They're slowly coming onto it, but we'll see how it comes in the near future. So money, you don't care. You don't really care what it looks like. You just want it to function for you. All right. Maybe you have a particular purpose that you're looking at using it for. Corporal Sedera, he wants to be able to play games. No. Sergeant Franklin, he might want to be able to Photoshop the photos of his dog he takes. Corporal Carol, she might want to mix up her own DJ tunes. Who knows? All right. There are a couple for gamers. All right. I'm a gamer, so I looked at Steam.com. It's one of the big proprietors of online games or accessing games online. Just did a quick search here. 3,494 PC titles. That's just games alone. It's not applications, just the games itself. For the Mac, you have 1,033. Now, a big hang-up on that is some of your lower-end Macs, they're not going to have that dedicated graphics card that you need in order to play the higher-end, a lot of the new modern games, dealing with some of the newer graphics engines. That is a downside for the Macs. Now, when you get closer to that $3,000 range on the Macs, that's when you'll start being able to play those higher-end games. But a lot of them aren't pushing it to the max. It's just the downside of the way it is. So say you're looking at, you just want to browse the web, you just want to watch, YouTube videos of meow cats. Who knows, all right? Wired.com article recently has 90% of the business productivity software is Microsoft Office. All right, now a lot of that also has to do with some of the server side stuff that you don't necessarily see. Well, Carol, you'll see it. Most of the network architecture software is Microsoft based. Using Microsoft Office, you have a lot easier with compatibility. One of the big reasons for that. However, you can get Office on the Macs now too. So if you're just looking for your internet browsing, either option is going to have what you're looking for. For multimedia, historically, it's definitely been Macintosh's game. They've been known for the photo software, the video software, the music software. However, technology's improved. And what maybe 3-4 years ago I would have only been able to get with the Mac. Now you can get on the PCs. You're able to do that, high-level Photoshop editing, video editing, creating your own music. A lot of these programs, Sony Vegas Pro, a large video program, available for both platforms. Fruity Loop Studio, big music software, available on both platforms. That kind of game is kind of evened out lately, so you don't have to worry about that too much. So again, all right, pricing, it might be someone's main concern. That's not an option. You've got the user interface, the overall style of the device, and then finally you have program availability. In the end, just remember that, make sure to get what's going to work for you. Do your research, read the reviews, and find out, is this going to work for me? Am I going to be able to do exactly what I want to do on this? And in the end, make sure you're happy with your purchase. Either way, whether it's a $300 or a $6,200 one, you're spending your money on it, make sure you're going to get what you're looking for out of it.